Hello once again, basketball enthusiasts, sports fans, family, and friends. Welcome to the Central Coast Martin Luther King Classic. This is our final game of the evening, and it should be a dandy. Mission Prep versus Bakersfield Christian. Both these teams know how to win. Both these teams have a lot of tradition. I'm here today with Denny I, Hall of Famer Denny I, producer Jeremy Hurtado. We are looking for a fantastic game. We'll be back with the starting lineups in just a moment.
10 seconds to play. They need another three to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV, and this is Brian Fonseca, and it's a pleasure to be with you tonight. I've got the Hall of Famer Denny I, former Columbia College coach, among other places. Hall of Famer and Denny, this should be a fun one. We've got two good teams, two teams that know how to win, and they get a chance to play in January, almost like a preview of what the postseason feels like.
Well, it's always good to play good competition, especially I guess it's been 2 weeks post-Christmas, and people are sort of getting back into the groove now. And this, in all my years of experience coaching, this is about the time where basketball interest really picks up at both the high school and the community college level. And then and even more so when that Super Bowl ends, and now football's like, boom, there's no more football, and it's concentrate on basketball, and then the playoffs follow that almost immediately. So, again, it's always good to play really good competition at this time of year, and just prepare teams for postseason play. If you win, that's great. If you lose, try to figure out why it is you lost and try to get better.
And both these, excuse me, Dan,
no
both
problem.
These teams could really play, and that's Bentley Waller. They're announcing the starting lineups, what I think you can hear. So I'll try to repeat. It's Waller, it's Shafik, it's Stump, Duarte, and I believe it's Gabriel Gutierrez, number 5. Now, Bakersfield Christian is in the dark blue. The numbers may be a little harder to see.
I was just going to say that they've got the dark on dark numbers, which, as far as I'm concerned, they ought to pretty much outlaw those.
A little white. Needs a little white.
Well, if they were gold or yellow, like the little stripes on their pants or their shoulders, would be perfect. But you're not going to be able to see those very well on your whatever screen you're watching, and we probably can't see them well either. And depending on how well we know the players, we might not be getting their names correct. So blame it on the equipment manager and the color jerseys he bought with those numbers. But anyway, two good basketball teams, and we'll get through the number situation, and you'll be able to see the ball game on your screen, and hopefully we'll be able to give you a good presentation of what we see.
DJ Trev's pregame show was off the hook, by the way. I love DJ Trev. So, DJ, thanks for pumping it all day. It's been fantastic. See all the people like myself nodding their head to your music. So
and
DJ Trev,
I was rocking. I almost threw my hip out one of them.
Luke Jacobson, 4. Number 5 is Smith. 10 is Malhart. 20 is Nozzle. And 23 is Howard for Mission Prep. I apologize if I mispronounced the names. And here we go. And we're going to start off quick with the layup. That's Bentley Waller with the bucket. 2-0. Bakersfield Christian in a little press to start. Ball goes to the corner, a little bit long.
Nice two-hand rebound.
Strong, doesn't go. Had a good look like Jaden Nozzle, the sophomore guard. Here comes Waller.
Yeah, he looks like he's got a little quickness to him. Bringing that ball up the floor.
Had a chance to see Bakersfield play on Saturday, Denny, against Edison. Man, they were impressive. They're fun to watch. This should really be a fun game. Nice spin move, kick out. That's Duarte, misses, but followed by Stump. 4-0, Stump, the guy that does the dirty work for Bakersfield Christian inside.
Good rebound on the off
early.
block. The block away from where the shot came. We call that the off block. He just stepped in and had position and put it right up and in.
Mission Prep is in the white. They are moving from left to right. Bakersfield Christian in the blue.
Two quick threes by Mission Prep. Neither one went in yet.
Waller feeling a nice kick to the corner. Shafik in and out. There's Stump again.
He ran in from the free throw line and got the rebound. He ran past 2 Mission Prep players who did not box him out.
6-0 early. There's the other end. Nice turnaround move. Didn't go.
Sort of faded away on that one. Wasn't able to put it up off the glass softly when he caught the pass, and then when he pivoted, he ended up shooting a fadeaway jump shot instead of a power shot.
Well, inbound play. Let's see what they do here. Down 6-0. Just getting started. Final game. Martin Luther King Central Coast Classic. There's a kick out. Nice patience. We'll pass off the dribble. Duarte got it.
Timeout.
Luis Duarte with the 3. And Bakersfield Christian out to a quick 9-0 lead. We'll be right back.
for anybody, anytime, anywhere. Strengthen your core and improve overall endurance. Feel better about yourself. Set your own standards and eliminate the worry of wondering what to do about the task of core strengthening. It doesn't matter who or how old you may be. The Ab Locker will meet you wherever you are physically to help you be more fit for life. Ab Locker Fitness. Get locked in.
To learn more, go to ablockerfitness.com.
And we are back. Santa Maria, California. Allen Hancock College. Been a wonderful host. Tyson and I, the head coach here. Denny, you know Tyson pretty well.
Yeah,
really a fine young man.
Yeah, his mommy Wendy and I raised him, so we're proud of our son and all three of our boys. Tyson, the oldest, Dion, the middle one, who has NorCal Sports TV and the basketball camp, and our youngest, Devin I, who coaches at San Jose City College. They sort of like basketball. It's been good to us. Basketball has been very, very good to us.
Nice pass. Good group. Actually, all you guys are quality people, and I know you're proud of your boys. It's been fun watching them grow up. 9-0. Just hope one of them will keep putting me to work. 9-0
there
here.
You go.
They'll keep going. Bakersfield Christian again. Saw them play Saturday. They just don't flinch. They're going to keep playing. They're solid. They're tough. They're strong. That shot goes a little bit long. Mission Prep will probably feel better after they get a bucket here. There's a nice pass in the stump. Doesn't go. Nice rebound. Doesn't go. That's Luis Duarte inside. Here comes Prep. Mission Prep, that is. There's a shot from the corner. Boy, a bucket, I think, and they'll feel a lot better. Huh?
Yeah, they've had 3 threes they've taken, and nobody anywhere near the boards when the shot goes up. There's a travel.
Split those feet, Denny.
Go to the NCS basketball camp, NCS TV basketball camp. We will teach you now how to travel. That's my station. That's my specialty, to be totally honest. People have paid money to bring me across different places of the country to help teach that. But
I'm here to tell you it is your specialty in footwork and understand offenses. Not many people do it better than you, Denny. Not many. 9-0. Shot goes up. There's another quick one. You called it about the offensive boards, too. Maybe try to go inside, get a foul.
Well, they're 0 for 4 right now. But, that's probably something they like. I don't think they'll get away from it. He traveled again.
Like he had a good look, good lift fake.
Well, when that ball's in the air, he's got to get that pivot foot planted. Like I said, that's what we'll teach you at that summer basketball camp, the NCS TV. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com and hit camp, and you'll find out about it. Bring your sons and daughters up there. It's a lot of fun. Both boys and girls, men and women are at it.
Oh, now that one was a travel. That didn't look like it. Just looked a little awkward. What do you think?
Well, it was just sometimes you take it's weird. If you take a big jump stop, they'll call you for traveling. If you take a little small bunny hop jump stop and don't go very far, they'll let you do what you want. Get away with it. So
here they go. Spin move. Kick out.
They're going to the rim now finally.
Drive. There we go. Now there's a battle. And Waller ends up with it.
You better get back. He's going to dribble right past you.
Waller, 6'4", junior. 9-0. Bakersfield Christian on a bit of a streak here. 6 in a row. 11-6 record. Nice pass inside. Mission Prep also with 11-6 record. That was Duarte inside. Boy, and Bakersfield Christian just looks like a machine right now.
Pitching a shutout right now.
Little 2-2-1. Let's see if Prep what they'll do here.
Shoot another 3.
You called that. Didn't go. Nice rebound. Went up there and got that rebound. I believe that was number 4, Luke Jacobson. Doesn't go. Loose ball, and I think Bakersfield Christian's going to take a 30, my guess. All right, we'll be back. Bakersfield Christian, early lead, 11-0 over Mission Prep.
I don't ever remember.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
And we are back. Allen Hancock College. Brian Fonseca with you. Denny I, the Hall of Famer. Jeremy Hurtado, our producer. And hey, a shout out to all the cameramen. You guys are doing a great job. Thanks for all the looks. Appreciate it. We're having a lot of fun today, Denny. And boy, Bakersfield Christian is off to a good start. Mission Prep now going a little zone here.
You gotta try something. 1-2-2 zone. Got tall man at the top. Wing wide open.
He could score, boy. Coach really liked him. Coach Brown, when I spoke last week before the game, he really likes Duarte. Duarte had 16 last week in one of their games, and, boy, he got in rhythm and knocked it home.
2 hands on. They should call holding. That's way too many hands on the dribbler.
14-0.
Every time the dribbler puts his hands on him. I was going to say, when are you going to call him? He held 3 dudes. Everybody got the ball. He went and put his hands on him.
That foul was on Gabriel Gutierrez, the sophomore. Gutierrez hit the game winner against Edison Saturday. You know, you sound like an offensive player there, Denny. You sound like you know what you're talking about.
I almost got myself in trouble and made a statement, but I'll tell you when the speakers are off what I was going to say.
14-0.
Unfortunately, I can't share it with the crowd.
Denny is an offensive mind. We'll put it that way. Denny is an offensive mind.
He's putting hands on him again.
There he goes. Pass goes inside. Doesn't go, and they can't buy a bucket. Well, they're hitting the boards. It's a tough game when you can't score. Stump, kick it. Nice pass. Well, I was just impressed with the composure of Bakersfield Christian. There's your pass off the dribble. Might have forced that one.
And across.
Should have just shot it.
And across the body.
Looks like they got
it. Oh, you got to shoot that one. Boom. Oh, come on now. Don't get shut out in the first quarter.
Here they go, man. 14-0. Mission Prep's had some good looks. Coach Harris spoke with him briefly before the game. He loves his guys. Yeah, no, that was kind of funky. It looked like he just slowed down, maybe lost track of where he was.
Well, it was 25-35. Okay, yeah.
Did he get lost in the Bulldog head?
I don't know. He might have.
You know, on the court, that was just kind of odd.
They had a tongue hanging out on that Bulldog. He'd have had a better idea where he was at.
Oh, man.
All I know is he was just slow dribbling, and then he started going left to right instead of bringing it up.
Very slow. There's a 15-footer.
All right, now we're going.
So Aiden Dahlin gets the senior 6'4", gets Prep off the Mission Prep.
Back in the Midwest, we call that breaking the ice.
There you go.
I don't think they worry about ice out here. They don't have to worry about ice skating or ice fishing in California. But
not too much. 14-2.
He traveled again. Yes, he did.
The shot doesn't go. Actually, the ref had his arm up, just decided not to call it. Here comes Mission Prep, dribbling across.
Nice.
That's Jamar Howard. Kicks it on top. A little hard to see the Mission Prep numbers, too, quite frankly. There's number 11. That's Roman Benedetti, and I've got to mention Roman is the grandson of Randy Reeder, if I have that right. Randy Reeder, a longtime, very successful coach in the Sacramento section. So, Randy, the Sac Joaquin section. Excuse me, the Central section. Randy, thanks for giving that tip. Oh, and a nice block. Roman Benedetti, number 11. So now, after scoring 4 in a row, let's see if they can make it 6. Boy, it didn't go in. Little quick maybe on that shot.
Well, that was all one-on-one. So is that.
Step back.
So is that.
Does it go? 14-4, minute to go. And there's another quick shot. Boy, they're not wasting any time.
Unofficially 0 for 5 from the 3-point line.
Gutierrez brings it up. He's crafty, Denny, a little bit old school in there. Gutierrez likes to get in gaps. Little contact, no foul. Gutierrez gets it to Waller. Got it. 16-4. Bakersfield Christian, I would think Coach Garrett Brown's going to be very happy with
that's going to be stolen.
Ill-advised, as they would say. Here goes Duarte across half court. Gabriel Gutierrez, sophomore, 5'10", kind of old school, dribbles the ball a little bit more. Tough, though, gets in the creases. Denny was really impressed with his game on Saturday.
Like is he left-handed? Looks like he's left-handed. We'll see here.
Maybe he's ambidextrous. Kicks it to Duarte. Got it. Duarte hits the 3, and that's going to be into the first quarter. Bakersfield Christian 19, Mission Prep 4.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to the NorCal Sports TV Com Network. We are here in Santa Maria today, 19-4. Bakersfield Christian on top on Mission Prep. Well, pretty good start there by Bakersfield Christian. What do you think, Danny? Mission Prep, what do they have to do to get back in this game here?
Well, they just got to play better. I mean, I don't know if they're how good a three-point shooting team they are. I know they've attempted 5 3-pointers in the first half and didn't get one single offensive rebound on the missed three-point shots because they're playing a 4-out offense. So if they're going to shoot those threes, they better be able to make them because there's another one about ready to launch. There you go.
There's a bucket.
Attacked the rim. He had the good angle, too. He had the 45-degree angle, the angle you practice shooting layups on where you can put it up off the glass.
You know, and we'll watch. It looked like they were trying to guard Howard a little bit tighter. It looked like they were almost in a box and one. We'll watch that. I'll watch that a little closely next time as we go. Here comes Bakersfield Christian. Running their sets here. Gutierrez likes to drive. Well, you don't see that too often, Denny. How do you feel about a carrying call?
Well, all I know is the game's changed, and pretty much everybody's carrying the ball now. You go out there and try to guard these guys that can hold that ball in their hand like they do, and it's pretty hard to guard people that way. But I grew up, if you didn't have your hand on top of the ball, it was called palming. But, hey, things change. You know, when I grew up, too, they didn't have cell phones and the internet. So,
well,
but we did have cars.
Got that.
Well,
we will ask you.
Barely.
We'll have to ask you again about what you remember about
the covered wagons.
Well, that could be one. Nice pass. Oh, the no look. Shoot that, big fella. Shoot that. Looked like Luke Dreyer had a chance to score in tight. May have overthunk it, as they say.
There you go. That's a wide open three.
Then it looks like they're face guarding Howard on the perimeter, almost like a box and one, and they're basically daring everybody else to shoot it. Looks that way early to me. Watch how they guard Howard in the corner, and you could tell me if it maybe looks that way or see what they do when he inbounds it. So here comes Mission Prep. 19-6. Nice pass, good hands by Waller. And looks like a jump ball. If we just look at the screen, we probably see it, but our eyes want to see it, and we've got a beam to our right. That's kind of tricky there.
Yes. I have a hard time watching those monitors. I was doing one of the games, and they were about a second and a half off, and I'd call the play, and I looked at the monitor, and the play hadn't happened yet. And I go, am I telling people what's going to happen? And they don't. He shoots. He wins the game. Nice. And then the guy hasn't even shot it yet. And it's like, oh, man, that's sort of anticlimactic.
Waller drives, kicks it to the corner, back to Waller, swing it. From the top, that might be a three, didn't go. That was number 0, Troy Leai.
See, look at hands. Every time he's putting his hands on him.
Yeah, they're really putting pressure on him. Nice pass to the corner. That's a three. It looked like a three.
0 for 7.
Strong drive, floater. And I believe that's number 4, Luke Jacobson. It is. Jacobson, 6'7".
6'7".
Another tight end defensive end.
Yeah, come on, Luke. Keep taking it to the bucket, Luke.
Little dribble drive offense, little 4-out here. Look to penetrate. Stump hides out underneath. He might have been open actually that time.
Look at a great. His jersey, number 3. I've never seen a guy. He actually grabbed his jersey and went over to try to get the loose ball.
Michael Schaefer. Now, those of you at home have to understand, Denny I is an excellent offensive basketball player. He can shoot it, so he didn't want anybody grabbing him.
No, don't touch me. Not when I'm getting ready to shoot. Let me shoot.
So Denny can play.
Could.
Ask the rec department up at Sonora High sometime about that. That's a story for another day, but you can ask.
There you go.
Call the rec department at Sonora and just mention Denny I and Something like 63-point game. They'll tell you something. All right, here we go. That might be urban legend. I don't know.
Well, all I know is that thank God in rec league nobody plays defense.
Waller drives the other way. Nice kick out. He likes that. He likes that. Doesn't go. That's Shafik.
I think this team's going to
Goes
get back.
Well, they can run. Boy, they got up and down the floor.
I think they're going to get back in the ball game. They started out extremely slow, and I tell you what, if they make a three-point shot, I'm going to stand up and cheer.
That was Jamar Howard going coast to coast.
That was a nice move.
Well, they really ran. They looked like a different team, didn't they? In and out. Waller deep. Might have been a quick shot on the Bakersfield Christian end.
Must be big here to get a bucket.
19-10.
Got the high post. They're not guarding the high post at all.
Almost a boxing one or like a 1-3-1.
There we go.
Got it.
I'm standing up. You can't see it. I'm standing up.
Aiden Dalen.
I didn't cheer. I stood up.
He did sit up. It is
stood
true.
Up for a minute,
19-13.
and I sat back down. Now, that was a nice shot. That makes about 1 for 8. But again, I've not seen this team play. Obviously, nice.
And there's a steal. Boy, he is
he going to lay it in or is he going to dunk it?
Howard.
Bang! He's going to dunk it.
19-15, and just like that.
Coach out on the floor all fired up.
Coach Terrence Harris.
Yes,
he likes his guys. He did say now they're going a little zone here. He does like his guys. Matter of fact, he said he loves his guys. Now, Mission Prep, one thing I noticed Saturday, they just stay composed. They just keep playing, and there's a bucket. There's that man, Mr. Waller, Denny. And we have a timeout. Looks like Coach Brown.
Yeah, he probed. He
timeout.
Took 1 or 2 dribbles right into the gap, pulled up a nice little 10-foot jumper.
And we'll be right back. 21-15, Bakersfield Christian out in front. Boom.
Yeah, nice making a ball game out of it. Shoot.
Nice play fast, boy. We think it's going fast.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
An injury report over there, man. A guy getting his ankle taped.
And we've also talked about saw the advertisement for the summer camp, the NorCal Sports TV summer camp. This year it'll be June 12th through 16th and July 10th through 14th. Denny, that was a fun camp. You've been involved with that for a lot of years when it used to be the Dick Edwards camp, but Dion did a great job in putting that together.
Yes, yeah. In fact, I first started going to that in like 1985. Taking my sons when they were just youngsters, and now they're all grown men in their 40s. 2 of them are at least. And then the camp discontinued. Of course, Dick Edwards had passed away for quite some time. Then Dennis Willens ran it, and then Dennis Willens passed away. And the camp had been discontinued for, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years, something like that. But Dion from NorCal Sports TV brought it back, and people are really excited that it's back. It's been a lot of good memories, a lot of really good players, a lot of training grounds for some good players.
Speaking of good players, boy, Howard with a nice drive there. And it looks like as Howard touches the ball more, Mission Prep now has got it going a little bit.
For sure, he's attacking them really well.
Long, quick athlete. 6'5", it looks like. 180, it says. 21-17. That was a nice basket.
Had the nice angle on there. He got that ball free throw line extended and was able to go in and take it up strong and get the and one. Did I just see him shoot that free throw left-handed?
He did. 21-18.
It's always an advantage as an offensive player. They're lefties sometimes. You're a little bit unorthodox. You're not sure how you guard them.
Gutierrez on the wing. That was interesting. It's almost like he was posting up on the wing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was doing, I call that a pro post or whatever. With the pro players, they just post up and you just throw the ball to him. And he's not quite tall enough to do that. When you're 6'8", like most of the pro players are, you can just post and throw the ball. He's doing it again.
He wants it in there.
A nice spin.
He's crafty. He's really crafty, Danny, really old school. I was really impressed with him on Saturday. He's going to shoot 2.
That was a quick spin move off the post, actually.
There you go.
He's going to catch it. Now watch how quickly he
goes.
And he didn't hook him either. He just went ahead and spun. A lot of times guys do that. They'll stick that arm out, the old chicken wing they call it. Get called for the hook.
Free throws up and good. 22-18.
Just a sophomore, huh?
Just a sophomore.
Yeah, he's going to be a good one.
Bakersfield Christian has some young players. You know, Coach Brown was really I really got the idea from him that, you know, it's his team. They have got a little bit of improvement to go, but he likes them, and he likes the potential they have when they all kind of hit their stride, let's say. And they've looked so good so far, 23-18. Bakersfield Christian on top of Mission Prep, and I'm talking about
another
Garrett
three.
Brown. Good look. That's Aiden Dalen. I believe that's his second three.
Yes, it is. That's his second three. His last two he's attempted, he's made.
23-21.
It's interesting. We talked about them not making any threes. Well, I've only seen him shoot two, and he's made two of them. So maybe the other guys ought to pass it to him and let him shoot.
Well, Howard touching the ball a little bit more, and now Dalen. There's a pass. There's he is again. And I guess I jinxed him. Didn't convert it. 23-21 in there amongst the big bodies. Now
got stuck under the basket. The basket blocked his shot, really. He was so far underneath, his arm wasn't long enough to make that one. Uh-oh.
And Mr. Howard, Jamar Howard pulls from deep.
Oh.
And now, boy, that flipped in a hurry.
Yes, it did. That's
24-23 Mission Prep. Waller the opposite direction.
Oh, that was.
And now here goes Prep. Boy, they like to get it out and go.
He's not going to stop till he gets there. Nice pass.
Had a bunny once, twice, didn't go. Good looks there by Jacobson. Just couldn't get it to go down.
Yeah, he just sort of short-armed it a little bit.
Now let's see what Prep Gutierrez. Oh, I thought he had a layup there. Wow. That was a tough angle pass, didn't he?
Yes, it was.
But Waller hits it. He knew what he was doing. Waller puts.
A lot of people are doing that now. That's part of the game that's changed. They'll do a dribble drive, and then they'll do a one-handed
backwards,
like a baseball pass and loop it around, sort of sidearm, whatever.
That one was from a college three-pointer out there.
Shot a
Worked
quick.
it with the rebound.
Wasn't quite balanced.
26-24.
When you make two in a row, sometimes you start believing that you can make everything, and that's okay. Confidence is important.
Interesting, the ebb and flow. Now I'd say Bakersfield Christian maybe shooting a little quick. 26-24. Bakersfield Christian hanging on to a 2-point lead. Coach Garrett Brown, his father Keith Brown, a longtime coach and now assistant coach at Fresno State. So pleasure talking with Coach Brown. Talk about a basketball lifer, another basketball fan.
Oh, my gosh. I met Keith Brown, I don't know, back in 1945 or something. It's a long time ago.
Great guy, Coach Brown.
Keith
so
and I go way back.
No,
I do know when I first met him, he was an assistant at UC Davis, and it was like 1984.
Longtime coach. Coach at Tokay and Lodi and St. Mary's and Stockton and UC Davis. Then he ended up at Cal State Bakersfield, I believe, after being at Davis. So, and I might have forgot College of Mines in there somewhere, right?
Oh, yeah, college in the Colorado College of Mines, where they make Coors Light.
So
Coors beer.
27-24.
Right around Golden, Colorado.
Colorado.
He recruited one of my guys that was but it was an engineering school. All engineers.
28-24. So lots of basketball families here. 28-24. Whenever Howard touches the ball, good things seem to happen. Now there's Dalen. He's hit 2 threes. Pass inside, boy. That looked like a short arm there by Smith.
Yeah. Those short ones, that's sometimes tough. You're like 6 feet in front of the rim. You're wide open.
I believe that's called touch.
Well, that and, yeah, get it over the front of the rim, whatever.
Teardrop, 28-24.
The teardrop, absolutely.
Gutierrez on top. Been a very entertaining first half. The game's gone by actually very quick. Inside the stump, couldn't handle it. Boy, looked like players were playing ping pong with their hands there a little bit. 2.9.
I'm not a fan of the pass he tried. I mean, he's trying to pass it, but he's lucky they didn't. Well, with 2.9, they weren't going to get a layup at the other end for sure.
Time for a shot. Gutierrez, that play for Waller from the top. Doesn't get it. Wow, what an exciting first. We thought this would be a great game. 2 11-6 teams. Bakersfield Christian Mission Prep. Bakersfield Christian out on top at the break, 28-24. Get something to drink, get comfortable, and come back. This should be a wonderful second half.
Oh, that's a tough miss right there. It's always good to get off to a good start.
Here's your second one falling down. Third
Oh, that's a tough miss right there. It's always good to get off to a good start.
Here's your second one falling down. Third.
And welcome back. We are back here. Second half about to get underway. The last game of the Central Coast Martin Luther King Classic. You know, Denny, you mentioned it the prior game, but you know the importance of having Martin Luther King Day and the importance of that he really had on our society back in a time when I guess we needed a person like him to really maybe lead us into a different direction.
Absolutely. I was in high school when that was transpiring, and I went to a school that had a multi-dimensional or multi-races and ethnic groups, and it was an interesting time, and appreciate everything that what the
that was a unique play.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
That was a unique play.
I just not really sure what to say. First of all,
he thought he was going to be back court, so
well,
I think he let it go.
The inbounds man's not supposed to throw the ball to him right there for sure. What's the call? Oh,
that was very unique.
He got bailed out. They didn't have to foul him because he was ready to throw it away.
I would say that was a little bit like that Bengals touchdown yesterday when it looks like the Ravens are going to go ahead and score, and all of a sudden it's like, what just happened?
Yeah.
What just happened?
Well, all I know is that when the Jaguars were playing that ball game,
what a drive.
At halftime, I told my wife, let's watch a movie because the game was over, and then they came back and won the ball game against the Chargers. So that's never over till it's over.
Sports, baby, sports.
Just like this game here, because Mission Prep did not look like they had a shot at all, and they're definitely in the ball game now.
Howard on that last drive, excuse me, Danny, that was his 12th point. He had 10 in the first half. So when Howard seems to touch the ball, good things seem to happen for his team.
He attacks the rim really well.
Looks like they're trying to face guard him. He he got lost there.
Rescued that one.
Nice kick out. Is that our guy?
Oh, no, that's –
nope. That's Jacobson with his first.
Yeah, he struggled a little bit early on, but he's got that one going down now, so we'll see whether or not that continues on. Confidence plays a big part in shooting for sure.
Here's Bentley. Bentley had 11 in the first half, as did Luis Duarte.
That's a tough shot.
Got it down.
Nice shot.
I believe that was Shafik, number 3. You know, he made some tough shots. He just has a way. Little grit to this team, I would say, Bakersfield Christian.
There's the holder.
Little 1-3-1 it looks like now. Little 1-3-1 matchup zone perhaps.
Yep.
May just be a 2-3 matchup, but he's going to pull it. Ooh, didn't go. Denny, how fun would you have playing these days? You'd be pulling from the Bulldog here, wouldn't you?
Well, I wish I could have played during the three-point line, but you know, when I played, they center jumped after every basket.
Oh, nice drive.
People don't know that. Back in the 1920s and 30s, they do a jump after every basket, and there was no over and back. The scores would be like 14-3.
Wow.
Wow, how interesting would that be? Run around and pass and run around and pass, run around and pass, and take a layup. And then you make the layup, you get a jump. If you got a tall center, you get the ball back.
Ah,
and then you delay it again.
He's got another one. The boy, he likes it.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
He sure likes this side of the floor. That's Luke Jacobson's second 3 to start the half. And all of a sudden, 36-32. Bakersfield Christian actually made 4 threes in the first half. Mission Prep made
they started
3.
They started off making a couple here right away. Mission Prep did, so that's huge because they like to shoot that 3. So
36-32.
High
second
ball
half.
pick.
High post, Stump kicks it out, thinks about it, lift fake, drive, and he's got it. Michael Shafik.
That was a nice job. Nice pump fake, drive instead of taking the quick 3.
The 6-foot senior, 38-32. And I do appreciate the comments, Denny, about Martin Luther King. That's, like I say, quite an experience. Quite an experience. Rebound goes.
Ooh, nice tap.
38-34. We're going to have a timeout. Looks like Coach Harris calling a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Ten seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
And welcome back. Exciting game going on right now. Mission Prep 34. Mission Prep here from the San Luis Obispo area. So hello to all the fans watching from nearby. It looked like a nice day. It started out, might a little bit of rain here. Hopefully the rest of California dried up today. Bakersfield Christian, hello to all our fans watching in Bakersfield. Heck of a game, 38-34. 4:28 to go in the third quarter. Gutierrez pulls up. Looked like he faded away on that a little bit early. And they go the other way. Boy, Everett Howard gets it. Wow, what an athlete. Explosive, 28-26. 38-36, excuse me.
Nice little Euro step. Sort of an unorthodox Euro step, but the same thing with the footwork where he just sort of crossed over and sort of dropped it in the bucket, didn't dunk it.
Waller on top. He was guarded there by Howard. That's quite a matchup. Those are two fantastic players. In the central section, I apologize, I get my sections mixed up growing up in the Sac Joaquin section. The central section, you know, those two might be two of the better players in the section. Jamar Howard and Bentley Waller. And I'm sure they're going to have some March Madness, so basketball fans, you're going to see them in the postseason. I thought he was going to fake me out again. And Stump.
Nice reverse layup. Behind the backboard, and just came up and flipped it up.
Stump does the dirty work. 40-36.
See if they can find number 4 over there in that corner again.
Again, looks like a matchup zone, but they're trying to guard Howard.
Tough
He's a
shot.
lefty, and he got the foul.
You know, foul a jump shot shooter. That's not a good foul at all.
There's that drive. Nice pass.
There's the reverse layup. Came up from underneath the backboard and just flipped it up.
There's a good look at Jamar Howard, 6'5" senior, 180 pounds.
He looks like he's got more than 180 pounds on his frame.
Left-handed boy looks like a
boom, 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 boom. Bounce, bounce,
I'd take
bounce,
you and him on
boom.
my 3-on-3 team if that's what you're asking. I mean,
only if he'll rebound and pass to me.
Stay out of the way. I'll just stay out of the way. I'll be eating a sandwich.
I know you'll
on the
pass to
sideline.
me for sure, but I don't know if he'll pass to me or not. Looks like he likes to shoot as much as me, but what the heck.
Second one goes 40-37. Waller brings it up, and there they go. I wonder if they played before, too. That would be interesting to know. A little high pick and roll. Jump stop, Euro, got it. The fake, I should say.
Yeah, up and under,
solid,
whatever.
Solid.
Pump fake, and then just sort of step through. Oh,
42.
nice.
Pass inside. Oh, another nice lip fake. He brought the ball down a little bit low. He could have scored
I'm
it.
surprised
Nice.
he didn't get an and one on that. Some of the calls they've made, they didn't give him an and one on that one.
Howard again, 42-39.
Keep doing a back pick for the ball. That's a tough shot. He needs to get better shots than that because it leads to a fast break, too, because he's not getting back. Oh, my
There
goodness.
Go. A little bit too much.
A little bit carried away.
Both of those players maybe going for a little too much right there.
You know, it's interesting sometimes how they're the most talented players on each team, how sometimes they get a little wound up. Now, that's what happens. You do that in the summer when you're playing pickup ball or whatever, but speaking of tough shots.
He answered. I thought it could have gone underneath, actually.
Yeah. Well, either way, he made it.
I think you make a good point. They might be. I just wonder if they play together, maybe played against each other. Their paths have probably crossed before.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
44-39. 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter, and this has been as advertised. Both these teams 11-6.
They're not sure what they're doing on offense here right now.
And there's a three by.
They were on that one, though.
YMR, talk about stone cold. I don't think he's touched the ball much all game, and he just buried a three.
Was he the one that was over there getting his ankle taped?
Senior.
I'm pretty sure he was. I'd be willing to.
It may have been the senior Wyatt Mulhart.
As Glenn Kirshner, I'd be willing to bet $1. That's the most I'll bet. Those you know Glenn Kirshner or not, you may not. But
boy, Waller might have got away with the travel, but he made the jag.
Good move.
Sometimes your feet are so fast, refs don't see it, right? 46-42.
Time to do a back pick.
Howard taking a look.
What's the
Looked
back
like he was
pick?
just getting his rhythm.
Go up and shoot it.
Well, they got bailed out. I thought Christian had him stuck in the corner. There's a knockaway. Gutierrez. Three guys coming hard.
Ooh, good hustle.
Excellent hustle getting back by Howard.
There was three of them. They were sprinting back hard.
You might have seen that on camera. Here's a good look at it. The ball's knocked away. Good hands there.
All three of them running hard.
And here they come. Nice play. Nice play. Coach Brown maybe wanting to foul there, as most coaches would in that scenario. 46-42. And see what they run. Gutierrez, tough shot. Ooh, round and out. It's like a foul on Stump. Tough shot there. Pulled up, faded away. 46-42, 43 seconds to go. These teams and schools both perennially in the postseason and usually competing for section champions or near the top anyway. 30 seconds to go. Left, drive, Euro. Boy, a lot going on there. I thought maybe he traveled. I thought that maybe was a block. What do you think, Danny? I'm saying let him play on that one.
You know, he did the Euro to split the double team, but it's so hard. I mean, we can see it up here. Once he did the Euro, he had lost all his strength to actually shoot the ball. And the player that came in to try to block it, I couldn't see any way, shape, or form he was going to be able to get that shot up. And then to go for the block, so now he gets 2 free throws. But you know, it's a lot more, I guess, acceptable to foul a guy who's driving to the rim than it is to foul a guy who's shooting the jump shot. So
free throw is good, 46-43.
It looks like this one's going to be down to the wire. I'm glad. It's the nightcap, the main game, and started out Mission Prep looked like they were going to get whooped up on, and they stayed with it. Obviously, they're back in it now. They're only down 2.
46-44. Waller brings it up. Let's see if they'll play for one shot.
They'll
with
go for
20
one.
on the
I don't
clock.
even think they need to do a ball pick for him. They'll just let him probably shake and bake because he'll get by this guy if he wants. They're in a sort of a 1-2-2 zone, so that's going to leave the shooter open on that left. Well, they're going to set a pick for him.
He may look to go back to Twardy. Let's see. Oh, and Smith fouled him.
Well, he's got all sorts of
fouls to
fouls
give. That's only their first. That may have been their first team foul.
Yeah, they got fouls.
Second. That was their second.
They still got 5 fouls before they'll be in the bonus for the next quarter. So
last time they did this, Duarte set a screen and Duarte went back and stepped out for a 3. Gutierrez, he's tough. Oh, he didn't get to roll. Rebound. Boy, that seemed like a long 5 seconds.
Yeah, that
was.
was.
We're going to go. Fourth quarter coming up. Stay tuned. 46, Bakersfield. Christian over Mission Prep 44. We'll be right back.
Ten seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
And our producer, Jeremy Hurtado. And there's my man, DJ Trev. I've been bragging about him all day.
DJ Trev. Got everybody rocking. Nobody's rolling, though. They're rocking.
And I believe he's out of Turlock, if I recall. Anyway, does a great job. DJ Trev Entertainment. Parties and weddings. I understand he's extremely busy, so if you like that, if you're liking what you're hearing, DJ Trev Entertainment.
If you don't like what you hear, just request something. He'll play it.
He actually has mixed it up.
I'm sure
very
he can.
Well.
He probably plays for Frank Sinatra if we asked him. Tom Jones.
He's good. And I love that he's still going and going strong and loves what he does. So 46-44. MLK Classic. Central Coast Classic. Gutierrez drives, kicks. That's a nice play. He likes that look. Just short. Good rebound. 48-44. Maybe guys flying, leaving their feet.
Well, not only that, it's a little suspicious. I'm not going to give out names. I'm not ratting anybody out, but when that shot went up, there was a couple of players from Mission Prep that were at half court trying to leak out on the fast break.
And Gutierrez with the bucket.
You got to get the rebound first.
54, sure do. 50-44, and just like that, going the other way. Boy, he had a good look. Good job getting back. There's some speed out there, Denny. There is some speed.
He's set.
2. This will be his third. Boy, he can shoot it. Aiden Dolan. Now, unofficially, I have him with 3. Threes, that is.
Yeah, interestingly enough, I was saying they were shooting threes, and I thought if those folks that are listening, I made it appear like I was saying they shouldn't do that. All I can say right now is what I've analyzed is there's a good three-point shooting team, especially when number 2 is shooting the three-pointer. I think some of those early three-point shots, he was not shooting the ball.
Dolan ended up with 8 at half, and I believe that's his second.
He's wide
set,
open.
Strong. Quick release.
Just wide
Dan Marley-esque there.
On that replay, he was just wide open. The player that should have been guarding him had lost track of him.
The replays have been fantastic, Jeremy, so thank you. And guys on the cameras, boy, you guys have been a fun crew to work with, Denny, and much funner when you're around, but you know that. Everybody tells you that, right? Everybody except Wendy I says that?
Well, yeah, 49 years. I'm not as much fun as I was when she first met me.
50 to 47.
Woo.
Oh, that's a good look.
Mercy
Boy,
sakes.
these guys are fun to watch.
We've got a ball game.
50 to 49.
We got a ball game here.
Howard pulls up. 6 minutes to go. There's that high screen.
So who can execute when it gets
spot
close?
up there.
And turn the corner.
Crafty. There's that guy. Stump. Boy, you got to put a body on Stump. He really cleans up well.
Well, the penetration, then they go to try to block the shot, and then the guy who's blocking the shot leaves his man, and he just walks in and catches it and lays it in.
Coach Brown mentions Stump. He's the anchor. He defends and rebounds, and boy, that calls it for the tie. And that one might have been a little quick. Maybe feet not ready. There goes Waller. Both those guys are fast. There's the kick. They just don't get rattled, Bakersfield Christian. I really respect that about watching them. We got a quick timeout. 55-49. We'll be right back. Here's that drive. Here's that quick Shafik counter. Look at that bench. The bench is having fun.
All the way up from Los Angeles. We just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court.
We are back. Allen Hancock College, Santa Maria, California. Central Coast Martin Luther Classic. It's been a fun day of basketball, and this game is what a way to end the day. 55-49. Two well-coached teams. Two excellent coaches, Terrence Harris and Garrett Brown. I really enjoyed meeting the coaches, too, and talking with them about their teams. They both like their teams, and easy to see why.
1-1-3 zone, a little bit different look.
You know, the lefty doesn't go. That's the second time I think Howard just could have picked it up.
It was going to be over and back. It was actually a pretty good decision, except that led to a fast break. If he goes over and back, they got to take it out of bounds, and then that means they score 40% of the time.
Looked to me like Gutierrez got clobbered. I'm not sure if he slipped into it.
They finally called him for holding. Finally called him for putting his hands on him.
There is Gutierrez ran into a screen, and I'm not sure if he slipped at the same time. There it is. Boy, I love the bench. Love to see the guys on the bench fired up. 57-49. Howard on top. Lets it go a little bit long. Stump with the rebound.
Nobody on the inside.
Waller pulls it out. Waller, anytime a player, he's going to pull it long. Boy, nice rebound. And nice steal. Nobody else touched the ball. Maybe not the best offense that time. Here comes Jaden, I believe it's Nazil. Kick out. Got it. Landon Smith. Well, here we go.
When they penetrate,
57-52.
When they penetrate and kick to an open man and get their feet set, they're a good three-point shooting team. Like most basketball teams. You know, when you got to be a really, really high-level player to shoot threes off the dribble or off the move.
Well, and there's that one that the ball was in the paint, right? So the shooter had a chance to get his little momentum going towards the back. That looked like a foul,
I don't know
there.
I thought he was trying to – it's like, I'll foul him so he can't get a layup. That's a tough shot.
Doesn't go. Rebound, boy. Nice tip.
If you can watch the the replays later today, or if you're watching on a replay, run it back, you'll see that many of the Mission Prep players are not going to the boards. They need to go get that rebound. Everybody, especially guards.
Or on the other end, Bakersfield Christian seem to get their hands in there. They're constantly keeping the ball alive. But there's a steal. Let's see how it goes.
Bakersfield Christian has gotten, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, for sure their last 4 points and maybe even 6 of their last 8 have been on offensive rebounds, second shots.
Stump inside. Stump's had an excellent Charlie Stump, the 6'5 senior wearing number 10 with the headband. A little hard to see the jerseys. Double team there, drive, floater. Ooh, I'd like to see that one on replay.
Oh, yeah.
He went up, but there were some big bodies and long hands in there.
Well, one of the refs leads the league in calling fouls, and I'm not going to rat out which official it is, but one ref calls them a little bit closer and makes more calls than the others.
They're going to take a look. Coach Brown, as any coach would do, would say, boy, it looked good.
Yeah, hit the green light. Isn't that what they do now in the NBA? The green light comes on.
I think you're right.
They get to go. They get to go check it.
First free throw is good.
Speaking of my wife, she says they should have electronic lines so when you touch his line, you know it's out of bounds.
Interesting.
I said, honey, it'll happen, but not in our time.
Interesting. Well, I'm with you, Mrs. I. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, who would have thought 10, 15 years ago that they would be doing instant replays to check caught passes or not and stuff like that.
Speaking of replays, we'll be right back. Don't go away. 57-53, Bakersfield Christian on top.
Seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
We're back. 2:56 to go. Bakersfield Christian 57, Mission Prep 53. Well, Coach I, anything can happen.
That's for sure. We got basically 3 minutes to go in a 4-point ball game. Got to get a few stops. Mission Prep's just got to get the rebounds. They've got the stops, but then they don't rebound.
And one interesting point is Mission Prep only has 2 team fouls, so that could be a factor late in the game. Bakersfield Christian has 6.
Here goes a penetration.
Kicks it. Well, that's a nice catch by.
Now see if they get that rebound when they attack the rim. They attack the rim, and then so many people help that they lose track of who's going to get the rebounds.
13 on the shot clock. Oh, that was going out of bounds.
He stuck his hand out.
Just reacting naturally. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Howard stuck his hand out trying to get the steal.
As Dick Enberg would say, oh, my, right there. Oh, my. Here we go. A little back screen. Oh, he rolled right back. Wow. Michael Shafik. I'm assuming the Mission Prep player thought he was going to step out for a 3. He just rolled right back. Howard goes to his left. Double team, step through that. Had a good look. Might have been a little foot dancing there. 17 on the shot clock. Long one didn't go. There's your rebound. Didn't go. That one's a block. Second rebound. Just like you said, Denny I. Yeah. Need some rebounds, and there you go. 59. 50. And that time, Bakersfield Christian might have leaked out a little bit. 59-55. 1:50 to go. Gutierrez dribbles on the left wing. Duarte setting the screen. Might be milking a little clock here.
They don't want to
15
foul.
On the shot clock.
They'll reset if
they do have
foul.
fouls to give. Nice pass. But we've seen that before. He didn't convert. Stump went underneath. Didn't convert. Here goes Howard. Crossover to his right. Pulls up. A little bit long. Waller with the rebound, but foul. Now again.
Yeah, no shot because that's their third team foul. So
Mission Prep has a few to give here.
Yeah, they should start fouling right now. They can't. If they wait any longer, they'll be too little, too late.
Gets tricky if you're behind.
We'll
You want to be.
We'll see if they're aware of it or not.
You want to be fouled. It's an interesting scenario to watch. Again, Mission Prep with 3 team fouls.
They're gonna. If they run down 30 seconds, there'll be 40 seconds left. They'll be down by 4. But if they foul them, then they reset. I think in high school they reset it at 30 seconds every time. So you got to make sure you don't foul now, because if you foul now, they're going to reset the clock. Oh, he hooked him.
Tries, puts it up.
See him hook him?
Go. Here they come the other way. 58 seconds. Pass to Aiden. Oh, a little short. That one looked like maybe some foul. 3-point play. Got it. Wow, what a crazy series. And we've got a timeout. That ball was knocked all around.
The clock was running for
Howard gets a 3. Let's take a look at it.
2 or 3
There's
seconds.
the kick out. Good look. And now it looks like Mission Prep now is, Denny, just like you said, they're hitting the boards, and now it's Bakersfield Christian that needs to secure a rebound.
Well, I'm looking at different things here.
Ten seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Because if you let that thing go down all the way to 10, 12 seconds and they make the bucket, you're in deep shit in high school.
Yeah, and back with a minute plus was a chance to do that. And we're back.
Well, I got a lot of scenarios here. The biggest thing I think is Mission Prep only has 3 team fouls. They have to go 4 more fouls before they put Bakersfield at the line to be in that pressure 1-on-1 situation. And they're dropping back right now. They're not going to press. They're going to drop back into their straight zone look and play for a stop, I guess.
Coach I and I were discussing that, and that essentially Mission Prep, 1 stop, 1 bucket, they can win this game. However, if Bakersfield Christian scores, you might wish you had a little more time, some fouls to play. So really interesting.
Well, the other
last
thing
48
too
seconds
is that they come out here and apply pressure, and 10 or 15 seconds go off the clock, and then they foul. They reset the shot clock. So to me, I would play just straight man or straight defense, not foul. Say don't foul. Because once you foul, they're going to reset that. Oh,
he lost it.
He traveled.
Oh, and he traveled.
Yep.
He slid his feet there.
Now you know they're going to back screen for their man here. They're going to set the back screen for Howard. Going to come up at the top. They got their.
And looks like we have a timeout.
I don't understand what's going on. The coach is out on the court calling timeout, or what is he doing?
They might be looking at the clock. I'm not sure there exactly what happened.
Well, basically the shot clocks are irrelevant. It's 35-4 in the game, 35 on the shot clock.
And here's what you want. The game comes down to.
They're going to set a back pick for Howard. Howard's going to attack the rim. To me, the biggest thing right now is the rebounding. Mission Prep looks like to me they're bigger at 3 of the 5 position or spots for sure. What are they going to go over now and talk to the clock, try to figure something out here?
Well,
32. Now they went to 32.4. And now they go 32 on the shot clock. So, okay.
We're going to look here.
They evidently didn't start the clock.
You know,
that's probably why the coach jumped up.
There you go. And, Denny, didn't this travel look a little right here? A little?
Well, he did an illegal dribble and ran and got the ball as well as – I mean, I don't know how you dribble that high and then run.
Reminded me of the Chris Webber timeout. He
well,
kind of dragged
not
that left.
That. How about a couple years ago when the guy double dribbled and it cost Auburn a national championship? It was obviously dribble in the backcourt and the ref didn't call it.
Okay, here we go. Looks like they're running a set play. They're going to screen for Howard. Here he comes. Elbow. D's it up. 20 seconds
Power
to go.
layup.
Pull up. Oh, he got it. What a big shot. That's Malhart up by 1, 60-59.
Foul him.
You've got fouls to give. Oh, he hung.
They foul him when he shoots.
Shot.
They foul him when he shoots.
Wow.
Oh, God.
What Denny is saying is that they had fouls to give, so they could have
3.
fouled him right out
They had
top.
3 fouls to give. They
He hung and he got hammered.
They could have fouled him when he made his move and then take it out of bounds, let him catch it, take 2 dribbles, foul him again, and just keep fouling him. Of course, if they run out of bounds, but like last time, they'd get a layup anyway. We're going OT.
I was going to say,
We're
you're
going
smelling
OT,
overtime.
baby.
You're smelling overtime. What do? Do you shoot it? You timeout here and ice him or let him shoot
We're going
it?
OT.
Ooh.
We ain't going
Timeout
OT.
here. Timeout here if you got one left.
I don't know how many they have left.
Ice him?
Well, they have 2 left.
It's always my theory. If a guy makes it, I time out. If he misses, I let him shoot.
They got
What do you
one
think?
left. They got 1 left, so coach is telling them just go with it. Coach
Now,
is saying he doesn't want to call timeout.
Either way, they could just go. This is going to come down to who can stop
I
who.
like not calling the timeout.
Oh, he got it. Wow. Now coach is going with
Okay.
timeout to set up his defense. We've got 7 seconds to go.
Let's keep it here.
Are we staying?
All
7
right,
seconds to go. Bakersfield Christian has just gone on top. Bentley Waller with 2 free throws. All right, Coach I, you're setting up your defense. What can you not do here?
Well, first of all, they can't foul because if Bakersfield's fouls, Mission Prep's going to get the 1-and-1. So there's 6.7. They have 2 timeouts left. Now they have 1 more timeout left. I would throw the ball and get it to somewhere near half court and then call timeout again. Now you're going to have it in your end of the court with about 5 seconds to go. And that gives you plenty of time to catch, fake, drive, either draw a foul, get a bucket, or kick it out to an open player. I don't see Mission Prep only has 1 player that can pretty much take it coast to coast, and that's Howard. And interesting enough, if Bakersfield had not called the timeout, he was going to throw the ball inbounds, which you want to get it in his hands. So I would say to start with, have somebody throw it to Howard, jump up, or whoever they throw it to, just catch it somewhere near that bulldog, somewhere in that area, just catch it, and then call a quick timeout.
So conversely, maybe if you're Bakersfield Christian, try not to let Howard catch the ball.
Well,
make somebody else get it and do something with it.
I would
the
say
other
because
side.
the other guys are, they're good shooters, but there's not anybody out there that has any really good handles.
61-60. They kind of play off of Howard.
Yeah, now we're going to see. So Howard's not throwing it.
So let's see.
They'll loop Howard. They'll screen him and they'll try to. Well, he's left-handed. He should be on the other side so he can become a strong left.
I thought he'd be fronting them. I thought they might front him and make him.
Yeah, they're going to get it.
All
to
right,
him
he
and
got
let
it
him
away
go.
from the basket. 6 seconds to go. Here comes Howard to his right. Back to his left. He pulls it from deep, short. Hold it. Bakersfield Christian holds on, literally, 61-60.
I think the coach was
over
calling,
Mission Prep.
Coach was calling timeout, and they didn't give it to him.
We're going to see. Let's see. The refs are walking off. I haven't seen any signal.
I think the coach was calling for a timeout, and they didn't give it to him.
I got to think that's the game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
what a great contest today.
That was a fun one for sure. And you know what? I've always found out it's really easy to call a play from way up here.
Yes, it's easy to defend, too.
Yeah.
It's easy to defend.
Hey, do this, do that, and whatever. But both teams well coached. Both teams played hard. Fun, exciting game to watch. It started off, didn't look like it was going to be a lot of fun, but shoot, it came down to the 2 of the better teams and the most exciting finish of the day. So
now this is the difference between me and you. See, you're calm right now. You just won a big game, 61. You're and I'm fired up. I want to go hit something. I want to run.
Well, absolutely.
What a great game.
That's the ball game's over now, so you go home and you watch the tape, and when you watch the tape sometimes you hope it's going to be different. but you know while you're watching. It's like a movie that you like, and you watch it a second, a third time, and you sort of know how it ends, but you're still hoping that the the hero doesn't get shot at the end or hurt in a car wreck or whatever. But
Well, to all the fans on the NorCal Sports TV, thanks for watching the Central Coast Martin Luther King Classic. Thank you for Alan Hancock for hosting. It's been a wonderful day. Great game. Our last game. Brian Fonseca, by the way. Jeremy Hurtado, Denny I, Dion I. Thanks for joining us. Bakersfield Christian 61, Mission Prep 60. We'll see you next time.